All right, so today is Rafael's first swim lesson in the pool. You ready to go, buddy? You don't know what's going on, do you? You're just happy to be here, huh? So today we're going to be practicing a couple of different things. Maybe some cup submersions, some floating, maybe going underwater if he's ready for it. We'll see how he does in the pool today. So we wanted to thank you guys for hopping on and watching this video. We're excited to show you guys what it takes to get your little one swimming. If you have been following along, you'll know that we started at only 8 days old and he went underwater when he was only 26 days old. So teaching him is definitely a journey, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. If you haven't seen the rest of his videos, you can watch the playlist by clicking the link right here. If you're a swim coach and you're looking to learn how to teach littler ones and learn how to teach survival swim lessons and just connect with other coaches, highly encourage checking out the swim coach community. You'll see the link right up here and in the description below. But before we get started with this, we have a few words from our sponsor for Rafael's first swim lesson. Super excited to share with you guys this video of me teaching Rafael to swim in the pool. This is his first ever lesson. But first I want to talk about a very important part of running and operating a pool. So for those of you that don't know, I am a business owner. Superhero Swim Academy was started by me in 2018, and we have multiple pools across South Florida where we teach children to swim. And one of the most important things about owning a swim school, keeping the pool as clean as possible. I recently found this company, Poolmate, and they make a corded vacuum, which is the only types of vacuums that we use here in this pool now, because we don't have to charge them. This is the Poolmate Hydro 4SE. It is super simple, and that was like one of the most important things when it came to finding the proper vacuum for our pool and for our team. Something that they could easily switch the button, put it in the pool, and it runs for a couple of hours. It's extremely lightweight. When I got this and I realized like I could hold it with only one hand, that was a win for us right there. Any of my staff members can easily get it in or out of the pool. It really only has one button, on or off. Another cool feature it has is the deep sea technology motors. So the motors that they put inside of this vacuum were actually designed for underwater robots for the ocean. It's built for water pressure up to 200 meters. 200 meters, that's insane. If your pool is that deep, then you have a different problem, a different situation. You're definitely going to need a longer cord. Equipped with comprehensive cleaning power, this vacuum will drive in an S formation around your entire pool, making sure that it cleans the entire bottom and even the scum line. This is all powered by the HydroCurve intelligent algorithm that's installed within every single Poolmate robot. The dual central motors filter 85 gallons per minute, guaranteeing a super strong suction. The patented lateral waterline movement technology allows it to keep the scum line so clean that you could eat off of it. This specific technology increases the cleaning coverage, guaranteeing to get off grime and built up oils, keeping it healthier for your family. After running the vacuum and the pool spotless, it makes it a whole lot safer for babies and little ones, just like my son, Rafael. So we're gonna put the link to the Poolmate Hydro 4SE and any of the other Poolmate products in the link in the description below, so you guys can check it out for yourself. All right, here we go, buddy. Are you ready? You ready? Good temperature is gonna cool you down. It's so hot today. That's why I wear the big hat, to make sure he gets shade. I don't just wear the hat for me, I wear it for the little ones. And as you can see, we set up a whole shaded section for him, so he's not gonna get any of that harsh sun. Because it's hot here in Florida, huh? It's hot here. And we're gonna head on out to there, and we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. You ready, buddy? You ready? We're gonna get those feet in the water to get him started. You notice how I'm holding him facing away from me already? So he's sitting in my hand, but we want to build the children outwards. We want to build them out. You don't want to cradle and cuddle them too much. Huh? Rafi has lots of experience in the water. Huh? Because you've been doing lots of swimming. Huh? It's your first lesson in the pool, buddy. There we go. Okay, so first step is get him used to the water. All right, so you see I'm holding him from behind. I'm gonna get right underneath those arms, just like this. Nice strong grip there. Nothing's gonna happen. I got my fingers underneath the chin. Rafael's pretty good at holding up his head, so I know he's gonna do okay in that prone position. Huh? Well, we got a nice, good firm grip. Nice firm grip. He's moving his feet already, which is amazing. Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job. So as he's moving his arms and his legs, I'm letting him feel a little bit of propelling movement in the water. You know, he's too young to crawl right now, but he's still able to move his body. And he's an active little guy. When we got him laying down on his back, he's kicking and moving his arms around. And he has so much fun, huh? You have so much fun? Yeah. Oh? We're just chilling. We're not doing nothing. We're just relaxing. Oh, lots of bubbles. Lots of bubbles. Good movement. So he just shook his whole body. He brought his legs up and moved his whole body. As he's doing that, I'm allowing him to feel the propelling movement from him moving his body. Very good. Very good, buddy. Very good. This is eventually going to teach him to kick and crawl and move around in the water all on his own. Okay, you see how I'm keeping those fingers right underneath the chin there, and that's just to make sure he doesn't adventure off and put his own face under the water too early, huh? We don't want to do that too early, huh? All right, so because I have him in the best grip you can, look, we're going to put that thumb on the back of the head there, and you can just lean them back right into the palm. We go back and forth and back and forth. And hello, Mr. Rafi. Back and forth and back and forth. And hello, Mr. Rafi. Very good. Great job. We're not asking for a lot here. He's only 2 months old. 2 months old. So we're not asking for too much. But we just want to get him used to everything. Relaxed in the water. Hi, buddy. Hi. Look at that. Nice and calm and relaxed. Bum, bum, bum. Good. We're going to end it right there. That's so good. That's so good. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Boing, 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 boing. Man, this is so beautiful. And it's really cool for me being his dad and watching him learn. I'm just so used to teaching kids to swim, and going on this journey with him is exciting. And a lot of my swim instructor friends, you know, they said, like, it's really hard to teach your own child. And I could see it. You know, I'm starting to feel and understand what that means. You know, I think it's just because we're with kids all day long, and then we got to come home and then teach our own kid too. And, you know, I could see how that would just be exhausting. But, you know, I'm excited about this adventure with him. It's super cool to watch him. Look how relaxed. Good. So he's moving a little too much in the back. Hello. I want him to look up at me. There he is. God, he's getting him to look up here at me. Good. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hey, there's a big smile. Such a cutie. Hello. Hello. Rafi? Lots of sounds, lots of noises. Trying to get him to look up here. There he is. Good job. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Yay! Hi. There it is. That's the cutest smile in the world. That's the one right there. The $1 million smile right there. $1 million. Okay, now we're going to switch into some cup submersions because he's doing pretty good on his back. So we have our handy dandy cup right here. We do these every day in the bath time. And he goes in the shower. He goes under the water, you know. Yeah. Take a little bit of water. We start just drizzling on his head. I'm leaning him forward a little bit to make it easier. He's sitting on my leg, so the hold is easy. And we just drizzle the water a little bit down his face. Yeah. Little water. Whee! Now, children this young, they have something called dive reflex. So when the water touches their forehead or you blow into their face, he will hold his breath. So what we like to do is we like to start with cup submersions. Get them really used to water on their face. Get them desensitized. You don't want them having big reactions and freaking out or anything like that. So we want to keep it nice and calm and relaxed. We're going to add some verbal cues. And we're going to say, ready, set, go. Good. Pour a little bit more water down his face there. There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Ready, set, go. Good, much bigger one there. Good. We're going to take a break after that one. That was good. And now we're going to move on to something else. We don't want to just keep drenching him with water. We don't want to keep just pouring water on his head. We want to move on and do some other stuff too, okay? So these are things you want to add into your exercises with them. All right, got to move around. There you go. He's doing some good, strong movement there. Good kicks. Letting him propel forward. Nice. Now we're only going to go just a couple more minutes in the water. Even though he is having a good time, we don't want to overexpose him. You know, we want these to be short, burstful lessons where there's a lot of learning in a short amount of time. Getting him ready for the harder stuff once he hits the 4 and 5 month mark, which is going to be more survival style lessons where he's learning to float all by himself. Float and roll over. Huh? All right, so we did a few more things. We go back to the cup submersions. Ready, set, go. Good, so that was a full cup submersion there. Look at that, fully over his face. Handled it really well. You handled it better here than you did in the bath sometimes. You always scream at me, huh? Huh? Not every time, though. You've been practicing. We practice a lot. There he is. He loves the pool. It's so cool to see that. He's enjoying it so much. Now here's what I see. You know, he's doing really good with those cup submersions. But I don't think he's ready to go underwater just yet. He still has a little bit of shock there. So what I'm going to do, since he handled that bigger one a lot better, now I'm going to do it slower. So I'm going to just slow it down a little bit, let the water run down his face a little longer. And I'm going to listen. So if I hear like a little bit of an inhale, I know he's taking it in his nose. If you see them like going like that, that means they're kind of drinking it. Look at that face. Look at that face. You can see a cute face. Wow. Okay, ready, set, go. Good. Little slower, and he handled it pretty well. That's good. You did such a great job. We just gotta keep practicing. Now, when it is time to put him underneath the water, we're gonna put him underwater sideways like this, and we'll guide him right underneath the water. We're gonna do maybe we'll do a few more cup submersions. Maybe he's ready for him. Let's see. Hello. We got a nice good flow going here. Good job. He's letting me move him around. He's pretty relaxed. Whoa. Hi, buddy. Oh, man. He's nearly floating on his own. He's not ready. He's not ready for it just yet because he is throwing that head around a little bit. When he gets a little older, he'll start understanding the concept of like laying more still. And we can let him like make more mistakes because he's young. You don't want him inhaling water. You don't want him drink. I mean, he can drink a little water, but you don't want him drinking a lot of water. And sometimes when it comes to like getting them to float on their own, sometimes that's what it takes in order to get a good solid float. So we're gonna do 2 more cup submersions and see how those go. Hey, buddy. Hello. Ready, set, go. Good job. So keeping your hand on the stomach right here, like this, when you do these is really beneficial because you can feel the swallow. You can feel what he's doing all inside of his little body. Huh? Yeah. Wow. You ready? Ready, set, go. Good job. Yeah, that's a little bit there. That's okay. Wow. Yeah. All right, guys. So listen, don't be afraid to get your little ones in the pool. Rafi's only 2 months old. This is not hard stuff, all right? I'm not going to put him underwater today. I don't think he's ready yet. I don't want him to come up and drink the water. I really want his experience in the pool to be beautiful and fun. But listen, guys, if you're a parent, you're ready to teach your child to swim, you want to learn these types of skills, or just doesn't matter what age your child is, you can check out our online courses. There'll be a link right here, and you can also click the link in the description below and learn all about those. And if you're a coach and you haven't joined the swim coach community, it is the largest database of swim instructor information in the world. There's videos, there's trainings, there's education, and we all help each other grow. There's over 170 instructors right now, and it's probably one of the most beautiful things in the world and one of the best things I've ever seen for swim coaches. So you can learn more about that in the link in the description. Hope you guys have a super day, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another Rafael swim lesson.